Yo, what's up, everybody? Happy Sunday to you all. This is your boy Dante coming to you with a quick episode of Keeping It a Buck. Y'all can see it in the title. Yesterday I was pandering. Today I'm a coon. I can't make this stuff up. And so before we go into the content, I need you to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I really want to tell you thank you. Thank you for all you guys that have subscribed. You guys got me over 500. I greatly appreciate that. Again, I can't tell people to subscribe to my channel. People have a choice. And the people that have chosen to subscribe, I really appreciate it. Some of these people got it twisted, thinking that, hey, I'm just basically pandering to people to get them to subscribe to my channel. I even had somebody make a comment stating that I was trying to be like this guy because I respect what he say. Again, I don't think I had to keep running this home. Is that I don't agree with everything that this man right here says, but for the majority of things he say, I agree with. And it's kind of ironic to me and how hypocritical the liberals are and those that are on the left because they all in the same echo chamber. Now, what's funny to me is they have rules for thee, but not for me, is because they can have the ideology that they have. They can believe what they want to, and everybody can be fine there. But the moment that somebody step out of the box and say, I'm going to think differently, I'm going to move differently, it's a problem. And I'm being honest with you. I'm being totally honest with you that I really believe that this right here is a true statement. Ignorance is not within one race. Ignorance can be in anybody. It's an illness. And for y'all that are not well, get well soon. Because I don't have to pander to nobody. I don't have to be like Brandon Tatum. I don't have to do that. I can be like me. I don't have to be like Brandon. I don't have to be like him. But I guess because I didn't side with him, then I am trying to be like him. What? I'm Dante. Every day I'm Dante. 365 days a year and 366 on leap year, whatever you want to call it. Make this make sense to me because people resonate. What I say resonate with them, and because I'm telling the truth, I'm calling balls and strikes. Then people are mad because I'm not singing the song they want me to sing. I'm not hitting the notes they want me to hit. I don't have to. I have a choice. I have a choice. As I said yesterday, nobody went to God and said, God, hey, I want to be white, or hey, God, I want to be black. Well, hey, God, I want to be a Latina. And hey, God, I want to be Latino. Or hey, God, I want to be whatever. No, you are who you are. And I've learned to embrace that. If black people do something great, I'm going to acknowledge that. I don't even think I get on here and just put white people on the pedestal because I said that I supported Trump in both of his presidential elections. I did. I supported him because if something ain't working, then you got to try something else. If you at a job and that boss is constantly ragging you, you have a choice to leave. Do you have to stay on the job because they're paying good money? No, you have a choice. You can say, well, I can take lesser money and be treated with respect. What's wrong with that? But people want to sit up here and get mad at you because you don't want to think like they think. Everybody in America have an opinion. It's like a butthole. Everybody have one. But guess what? Everybody don't want yours, or we don't want you putting something on somebody that is not true. I've never, ever, ever walked around here and denounced my being black. I've never done that. But I guess because it's not in every conversation that I had to interject that I'm black, which you can see that I'm not woke or I'm not black. But I'm gonna tell you something. I don't think a lot of people are necessarily woke. I think they're like the Walking Dead. People are not woke. They're like the Walking Dead. And when I say like the Walking Dead, is that one thing about something that is dead, you can't put life in it. I mean, you really can't. Once something dies, it's pretty much dead. I'm just saying. So you can't. A dead man or a dead woman can't have thoughts. So what we're seeing now is a bunch of Walking Dead people that's calling themselves woke. No, be alive. Deal with reality. Don't just be woke. There's many people that are woke but can't do certain things. They can't go to the bathroom on their own. They can't feed themselves. They can't wash their own bodies. So being woke, it's got to be more to that than just being woke. And so what we see right now is that people are disrespecting others because they don't agree with your ideology. And I'm gonna tell you this: it's okay to disagree, but let's do it respectfully. When I have another person of color, and most of these people, I don't know if they bots or if they just or whatever, because on my page, and even on video, you see my face. I'm not hiding behind nothing. So these people come on the or come on your channel and they say all these negative things and call you a coon. How in the whole heaven and hell can you say you want to build within the black community, but yet and still say something so negative about another person like you? I thought we was in the struggle together, bruh. Make it make sense to me. In my mind, when I hear people call people coons, that's equivalent to a white person calling a black person the N word. We don't want that. So how can we build and tear down at the same time? This is why I think that quote unquote the black community is not going anywhere, because we're always pulling each other down. Again, I'm not beating up on the black community. I think there are some wonderful people that's come out the black community. Then I have people making posts like saying that in America, black people could never be anything great. Let me explain something to you real quick. We had a black president for 8 years, 2 terms. If America is so racist, how can a black man that always want to go back in history and talk about what happened to us back then? We was on plantations back then. I think Obama and Michelle, I think they live in on Martha's Vineyard, right? They got money. So don't keep telling me that black people can't do it in America. We have Tyler Perry. I even made that mention last night that Tyler Perry, somebody that was once homeless, now have 330 acres down in Georgia. That's employing many people. They work hard. If you work hard, you can have whatever you want. But I'm not going to sit here and take all my money and work and then give it to people that don't want to work. I mean, come on. The rule and the saying that comes out that's saying teach a man to fish, he'll live a lifetime or be able to eat a lifetime. And if you give a man a fish, then you got to keep giving him fish. One thing I realized about if you keep giving me fish, on mad day you'll let me starve. I don't want to get everything from the government. My government is higher than this government. I believe in God. I believe in a supreme God that can control man. But see, man is trying to control man, and that's the problem. One thing about God, who is almighty, he don't even try to control us. He said, you have freedom of choice. He tell us, choose you this day, whom you going to serve. He say, will you choose life or will you choose death? Even in the beginning, he put 2 trees in the garden, the tree of life, he put the tree of good and evil in the garden. Adam and Eve have a choice. They had a choice. We have choices. So when you have people telling you that because you didn't choose like I choose that you're wrong. Look, it is what it is. We've all made mistakes. And if that wasn't the case, then guess what? The word mistake wouldn't exist. Yeah, I know that they want to change words and the meanings or whatever, but it is what it is. Ain't no man perfect. When I look at Donald Trump, I don't say, well, Trump was like a god. No, Trump did some good things. I mean, and it's able to be proven, but he wasn't perfect. None of us are. Ain't nobody perfect but God, period. So I'm tired of all these people just want to get mad at you because in my mind, I'm a free thinker. I'm able to think the way I want to think. I don't have to be in this echo chamber repeating everything everybody say. And then to say I'm like ABL or I'm trying to be like Brandon Tatum or I'm trying to be like Candace Owens and trying to pander to people. Look, my channel is not monetized. I work. I have money. I mean, come on now. Well, actually, I have money and I'm getting ready to start a brand new job in a position that I work hard for by going to school and getting a degree. All of us have to do something to make it in this world. If you don't go out here, if you don't cook food, if you eat raw food, then if you get sick, who fault is that? Certain things have to be cooked. It's just certain things we have to do. The Bible one says that if a man don't work, he don't eat. Let's just think if we was applying that to humans. We don't do that. Most of us are charitable people. I mean, I've helped people. They don't even know. Black, white, it doesn't matter. If you need help and if I can help you, and I know that you're not taking my money and just going to do something crazy with it, I would definitely help you. That's what I can't be a Christian and say I love God and see somebody on the wayside and not try to give them a lifting hand. I can't do that. I can't do it. So let me show you some of the things that some people are saying on the page. And I'm gonna just show you this one right here. Let me see. This is the first one. He said, "You just another coon conservative." you looking for a paycheck, just like Candace and Tayum. Pathetic. I'm a coon. And not only am I a coon, you got a problem with me being conservative. I guess if I was a Democrat, I wouldn't be a coon. But what I've seen is most of the people that's on the plantation of the Democratic Party, and just being real, they're carrying the water for people that's causing a greater divide. Let's be real. Let's make this make sense. If there was a person that was drowning, or let's say you, since y'all always want to talk about coons, if you are a black man and you was drowning and your lifeguard happened to be white, what you gonna do, drown? Or would you be grateful that somebody saved your life? Yeah, I know there's some ignorant white people. I've seen and heard stories, and I know a friend of mine that's a nurse, and it was saying that this one guy, he had a problem with the black doctor and saying, "Is there any other doctors in here?" Because the guy was black. I think that's stupid and it's wrong. And personally, people like that, they need a reality check. They need to get well soon. So now I'm a coon and I'm trying to be like Candace and I'm trying to be like Tatum when every day I'm like me. When I had my nephew last night, now I didn't even know he viewed any of my content at all because I don't really put it out there like that. I don't share it on Facebook or nothing. I just kind of do it here. So if I'm trying to get paid, I'll be trying to get it everywhere. That's not the case. But my nephew, who is a practicing Muslim, and we already know how Muslims feel about the black community, especially those. We can look at was it Omar, whatever her name is, Ilion Omar, and Tashida Rashid. I think that's her name. I really don't care about them people, but we even know about Farrakhan, all of those people, and some things that Farrakhan has said, I agree with. I'm like, okay, as far as people doing for themselves, what's wrong with that? But my nephew came to me. He said, "Your content." He said, "I've been watching you. I don't comment." He said, "But I've been watching you." He said, "You going somewhere." Now, this is somebody that's a Muslim that is pretty much pro-black. And just because I say I don't want to deal with racism doesn't mean that I'm not proud to be black. Let's put that out there. But when he told me that last night, he said, "You going somewhere with that?" He said, "Keep doing what you're doing." He didn't call me a coon. He didn't call me a panderer. He just said, "I'm proud of you." Like, even though I ain't saying that, I'm watching. And there's other people watching. And he know my character. See, this is the thing that trips me out about people in general. They come on pages not knowing people's character at all, and they just assume. They seen the one video I did about Amazing Lucas and Brandon Tatum, and I was saying how I thought it was disrespectful for him to interject this man's wife and children into a conversation. You're a grown man. Have a grown man conversation. Why you gonna bring the women and children? It has nothing to do with that. So that was my biggest issue. Had he never did that, I would never said a word. But because I didn't go Team Lucas and go super woke and not cursing on every other word and not putting down another person, then I'm wrong. And I'm a coon and I'm a panderer. You gotta be sick. You gotta be sick. This is another. Let me pull that one down. That's not what I want to show. Let me show you here. It was another one here. Let's see here. Dante, this is what somebody said about God. God doesn't support America and capitalism, dude. What are you talking about? I bet you haven't read the Bible a day in your life. You're just using it as a conservative prop. Listen, I was reading the Bible when I was a hardcore Democrat. So, dude, what are you saying? If capitalism didn't work, it wasn't meant, then the Bible wouldn't have said if a man don't work, he don't eat. A matter of fact, we supposed to work by the sweat of our own brow. We're supposed to do our own thing. I even recall in the Bible where there was a time where there was some laborers that went into the vineyard, and the Bible says that there was some in the vineyard, and there was some that came later in the day, and they all worked and they all got paid. I mean, come on, don't tell me that God doesn't support America and doesn't support capitalism. He does, but at the same time, when we are blessed, we're supposed to be a blessing. But the thing is, most people want handouts, not hand ups. I'm sorry. I guess because I'm not running around here to my Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Yeah, they matter to me. They matter in the womb to me. I thank God that my mama didn't abort me. I thank God that my dad left up money for me. Even when he passed away, I had money until the age of 19, where I was able to get money that my daddy had worked for. So I don't understand. I don't understand this at all. What I'm supposed to be out here doing, going to fight the police so my family get a lawsuit that I won't be able to benefit from? Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Because I'm black, I'm supposed to be doing that? Because I wear my pants up on my behind, and because I know how to say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am, and yes, sir, and no, sir to elder people that are older than me, then something's wrong with that. Because again, I don't use profane language anymore. I used to. I think if I still was one of them cussing Christians, then people probably like, oh yeah, I can get with him. No, I understand. I think I don't have to use those kind of words. But let's go for a little forward. Here go another one. Dante, bro, my commentary is more towards your whole approach. You're looking more like a discount ABL. All I'm saying is find your own identity, embrace your people. What make you think I don't embrace my people? Iowa, nowhere. I mean, that name fits. Stop with the American flag and the conservative BS dude. What? I put the flag up because one, I had on red. And I thought it looked good in the backdrop. Like today, y'all see I got a different colors. You look at my backdrop. I kind of like to match stuff like that. I match my shoes like that. People that know me know I like to match colors. That's just what I do. But if you don't know me, you'll probably assume, and that we know what people do when they assume, they make an ASS out of themselves, not me. It says there's way too much of indicating the injustice of America for us to act like it's all good and everyone is going to be treated fairly. People like you don't want to rule, you want to be ruled. It's sad. Say what now? Say what now? What I've learned in the world, period, everybody ain't gonna like you. So I'm supposed to play alone to get along? That's what I'm supposed to be doing right now? No. I mean, there's people that find some people attractive that other people don't. Like, because some people have a preference, like I prefer vanilla ice cream. Ooh, I guess because I'm a conservative, I prefer white over chocolate. No, it just tastes better to me. It doesn't mean that I say I hate chocolate, because I eat chocolate candy and all that. I guess because if I like fish, that I should go out here and just kill up all the chickens. Nobody's doing that. Purposes doesn't cause you to hate. It's just saying that's just something I don't prefer. So I guess because these people are dumb and they're ignorant and they need to get well, I guess because I'm not out here saying because I like fish that I need to go out here and kill up all the chickens. No, there's other people that like chickens. Why would I be selfish and take away chickens from people that like chicken? It doesn't make sense. Or what if somebody's trying to take away fish from me, knowing I like fish? Let's just bomb up all the waters and just kill up all the fish. I will feel some type of way. But let's be fair. If you like chicken, I like fish. Oh well, we all happy. You get your chicken, I get my fish. Everybody should be able to get along. It's crazy to me. I think the last slide. Let's see here. No, let's go here. Look, it is what it is. I think I put up all the slides. No, this is the one. Ha. Another brother rocking a flag of a country that doesn't even allow him equal rights and equal opportunity. Let me guess, you wear a suit and work hard. Work hard is the answer to everything, right? You probably side with Tatum, right? Please, bro, stop tap dancing. Our people tired of political games and they're waking up. Stop with the grip. Look, let me tell you something. What I found out is more black people are waking up to the Democratic plots and schemes. Because I believe in 2020, it was Donald Trump that got 12 million more votes. And I think that he got 12% from black men. His numbers went up because people are starting to see the hypocrisy. And I'm telling you this, if the Republican Party start being hypocrites, I will call them out too. And we do got some hypocrites in the Republican Party. Let's not play it like the Republican Party is the best thing. No, but they're better than the Democratic Party. People always say you're choosing from the lesser of two evils. Well, look, I'd rather choose somebody that's going to just maybe stab me with a pencil than have somebody that's real evil and stab me with a knife. And as a pencil, I have a chance of living versus with somebody stabbing me with a knife. So stop with the madness. But I'm gonna tell you something. Harriet Tubman said this. She said this. If you hear the dogs, keep going. If you see the torches in the woods, keep going. If they're shouting after you, keep going. Don't ever stop. Keep going. If you want to taste a taste of freedom, keep going. Listen, my freedom does not come necessarily from man. It comes from God. That's where my freedom comes from. Comes from God. So no matter what these people are saying, calling me coons and pandering, guess what I'm gonna keep doing? Keep going. Ain't gonna stop. I hear the dogs barking. I hear the growls. I hear all that. Y'all making a lot of noise. I ain't scared of these chihuahuas right around here barking. And I'm not worried about you. And if you are a pit bull, I got something that can handle you too. I'm just saying. I'm going to be free because, again, the Bible says, whom the Son is made free is free indeed. And the Bible also says, and I believe in John 8:32, where you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Because I'm starting to find out the truth about certain things, and I got freedom and liberty in it. Now you want me back on the plantation? Not going to work, bruh. Not going to work. Not going to work. I'm telling you, it's not going to work. So all of you that may think that I'm cooning or think that I'm pandering, I'm telling you, I implore you to go back and look at some things and look at some of the content that I put out, and you will see that that's the furthest thing from the truth. It's furthest thing from the truth. This is another thing. Never wound a snake, kill it. Guess what's a snake? Racism. We've been wounding it, and that thing keep coming back. No, we need to kill it. How do you kill it? By saying, I am me, you are you, and it's okay. That's how we kill it. But we keep breathing life and resuscitating racism. And what I said before is that we're supposed to learn from history. History can't control the future. We learn from history. They made the statement that those that do not learn from history are bound to repeat it. Do we see what's going on now? They're trying to put us on the repeat cycle. We don't have to do that. I'm not doing it. I will call out white people if they're wrong. I'm going to call out black people when they're wrong. If I call out my own family members, you think I won't call out people that are doing something wrong? Wrong is wrong. As my grandma would say, wrong don't right nothing. If you're wrong, you're wrong. So again, I respect him. Guess what? I respect him. I don't have to respect everything they say. I mean, matter of fact, I do respect what they say. I don't have to agree with everything they say. So again, I stand on the word of God, and I hold his words to my heart to hold me accountable. But if you want me to get into this whole liberalism and you want me to get into this whole zealot mindset, then you got the wrong guy. This is me every day. I talk like this every day. People that know me know this is what I do. I'm just putting it on video now. I'm not a two-time talker. What I say before, I say it again. I don't always agree with Brandon Tatum. It was just that what he did about his wife and kids, and I go hard for women and children. I do. I go hard for them because that's what the Bible said. We're the protector of the women and children. So why would I sit up here and let somebody disrespect somebody's wife and children? Because one day I'm going to have a wife and children. So, and I will hope that somebody will stand up for my wife and children as well. Like I said, I don't hate Amazing Lucas, man. I pray for him. I got love for him. That's the truth of the matter. I don't have to agree with everything you say, and I don't have to listen to everything you say. People choose to subscribe to any channel they subscribe to. They choose to listen to what they want to listen to. I'm not here for the drama, but if that's what you want, I give it to you. So, Mr. Iowa out of nowhere, or Iowa nowhere, whatever you are, get a life. Get a life. And I think they don't sell at Walmart for $25. And if you need $24.99, I give it to you just to make sure you get a life. And that's on God. Harriet Tubman said this, and it's a true statement. She could have freed thousands of slaves if they would just recognize they were slaves. And a slave can be anybody. You may not be physically in shackles, but mentally, that's the most dangerous kind of enslavement to have. when you enslaved mentally, that's a problem. When a person know they can turn your emotions however they want to, that's a problem. I don't give people the satisfaction. I could have came on here cursing and doing all that. You ain't finna disrespect me. Nah, I can have an intelligent conversation and check you at the same time. So again, to my white folk and my black folk that support this channel, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. It's not pandering. It's just me. If you see me on the street, I will be the same way. I don't do this for likes and shares and comments. I don't do this for that. I talk about a whole lot of things. Politics is not really all I talk about. If people watch the content, they'll understand I talk about a whole lot of things. And I guess because I talk about the LGBTQ community, then they're made it political that I guess that I am talking about politics. But no, I'm talking about my former experience. That's what I'm talking about. I'm free to talk about that, right? Or maybe I need to be quiet. Heck no, I ain't doing it. So again, if you think I'm pandering or a coon, okay. But think about that when a white person call another black person or call a black person the N-word. Remember, you ain't no different. You're a hypocrite if you get mad. You're a hypocrite. Because to put down your own people, that's equivalent to a father telling his daughter she's a whore. That's what it comes out as. You're supposed to have my back. How could you say something so disrespectful to me? But it's okay. I love you anyway. So y'all stay up and y'all stay blessed. Remember, this dude ain't no coon. This dude is Dante. This dude is Dante. He's not a panderer. He's Dante. He's a hard worker. He's a lover of his family and a lover of his community and not just black. Because like I said, if I was drowning, I don't care who you are, just save me. But some people want to die with this mindset because of a person's skin color. Y'all gotta be kidding me. I'm out of here, man. Y'all stay up and stay blessed. Peace.